thinking when you stopped me in the stairwell and you figured out what I really was? I was a little freaked out at first. And then I realized maybe you being a Grimm, maybe that's not such a bad thing. We're kind of on the same side.
I don't think so.
My brothers worked their entire lives to put a crummy roof over their heads. And then, this is the first time one of us has gone after one of them. The huff and puff days are over.
Lace up. You can go where you like on your own time, but keep in mind that you are always representing this house.
To that end, I don't suppose you know of a train going towards the Tedderby Hotel, do you?
What do you know of that place?
A friend of mine came to the Burg a while ago. Heard she might be staying there.
The Tetterby is a house of ill repute, girl, on Carnival Row.
I must be mistaken then.
You see that you are. Now listen, girl. I'll be keeping a close watch on you. I've got a full belly and a roof over my head thanks to this family, and in this city, that's no mean feat. So you, mind yourself.
Tourmaline!
Really?
How'd you find me?
They're all the same, these Burgish men. They come with promises, take what we have, and when there's nothing left to take, they leave. It's a common enough story. The story of our whole fucking country.
So we move on? We tell a new story, a better one?
No. No. Not yet.
That woman is a suspect in my custody. You can't just come
Any
here.
man with half a brain could see that she was not a witch.
Now listen, Sheriff. Hansel and Gretel have been brought here by... better listen! I'm not going to have this bitch and a scoundrel of a brother coming into my town, telling me what to do.
Who's that?
It's you.
Was I ever that young?
Yes.
What's gotten into you?
Oh, this house has got into me. Some of those things I was when I was young have never left me. Oh, thank God, Peter, we were children in these rooms.
Lost.
Lost what?
I've lost my marbles.
Daddy. Daddy.
Peter, your daddy.
Hey, Jack.
I know why I came back. I know why I grew up. I wanted to be a father.
Jack!
Don't I know him, Captain?
No, son, you've never seen him before in your life.
You won't believe this, but I found my happy thought. Took me 3 days to find it. But guess what happened when I did? Huh? I went. You know what my happy thought was?
It was you.
You can fly, you can fight, and you can...
had champagne. Where are you from?
Do you know the story of Jack and the Beanstalk?
What? The fairy tale? Yeah, sure. But what's that got to do with...
You. Is your life not like a fairy tale?
I don't know.
I believe you do.
Right, yeah. You mean like Jack, the corporate giant killer, climbing the corporate beanstalk.
Yes. And then he killed the giant and stole his treasures.
And lives happily ever after. Only I haven't killed any giants lately or found any treasure.
But you are living happily ever after, are you not?
You know, you're very intense. You're beautiful, but intense. I'm sorry. I'm lost. Again.
The grave. Where you're building the hotel, the castle.
Grave?
They uncovered it, stopping all the work, yes?
What are you talking about? Please tell me you're not some insurance investigator or something.
I know very well what is in that ground. These crimes you've kept buried all these years. The truth about where your family fortunes come from, Jack Robertson.
I saved an article for you in Good Housekeeping. Zen and the Art of Plumbing.
Oh?
The truth is seldom found in the opinions of others. One should go to the source of the clogged drain to solve the problem.
You saying I have a clog in my drain?
Good night, sir.
Yusan.
Sir.
Call the hangar.
Long ago, a curse, a terrible curse was laid upon our family. The crimes of our ancestors taking their toll over generations, 400 years. A curse that only you can end. Only the right Jack can end it.
The right Jack. Forces at play. The Robinson curse.
You think you're too old to believe in the impossible. All you have to do is open your mind and listen very closely, for this is your story, Jack.
Buttercup's emptiness consumed her. Although the law of the land gave Humperdinck the right to choose his bride, she did not love him.
I did that on purpose. I don't have to miss.
I believe you. So what happens now?
We face each other as God intended. Sportsmanlike. No tricks, no weapons. Skill against skill alone.
You mean you'll put down your rock and I'll put down my sword and we'll try and kill each other like civilized people?
I can kill you now.
Frankly, I think the odds are slightly in your favor at hand fighting.
It's not my fault being the biggest and the strongest. I don't even exercise.
We may as well die here.
No. No. We have already succeeded. I mean, what are the three terrors of the fire swamp? One, the flame spurt. No problem. There's a popping sound preceding each. We can avoid that. Two, the lightning sand. But you were clever enough to discover what that looks like, so in the future we can avoid that too.
Wesley, what about the ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.